Hi everybody! So today is Saturday, January 12th, and I just finished the first 5 days of my personal challenge, which I'll explain in a sec. Because of the way that I treated myself last year, my life has fallen out of balance. I've started waking up maybe 7 minutes before I have to leave for work at 9:23 because I don't want to be apart from my dreams where everything is safe. I hate unresolved subconscious issues. Really sucks. So to get my life back on track, I need to gradually fix all of the things that I let slip. So here's where the challenge comes in. For the next 2.5 to 3 months, I'm going to be giving myself a challenge to accomplish something new each week in the areas I feel I need the most growth in, which include waking up, which means everything from morning routines to breakfast to early morning exercise and just anything that sets me up for an effective day. Week number 2, physical health, so diet and exercise. Week 3, creative play, and by creative play I mean, well, think about this. I'm an artist and I haven't made any personal work in the last 10 months. Why am I sad? Gee, I don't know. Week number 4, I'll be tackling going to bed, meaning evening routines and anything to set myself up for the next day. Organization is for week 5. Number 6, which is a huge subject that will probably encompass everything as I work on all these goals together, mental health. As the weeks progress, the challenge will be to not only achieve the goal for that week, but the week prior to it. When I reach week 2 of my challenge, not only do I need to work on my diet and exercise, but also make sure that I keep up my morning routines. And then week 3, whatever the goal is for week 3, I have to make sure that I also do weeks 1 and 2 goals at the same time. Hopefully by the end of the challenge, I'll be living my life so that all 6 of these areas are just a daily, beautiful, consecutive circle that never ends, which will hopefully bring me more balance to my life, less overwhelm, a sense of accomplishment, and also a sense of who Gaby might be if she was her best, most productive, effective, powerful self. Because I don't think I've met that side of me yet, and I'd really like to. After these 6 episodes are up, I'll be recording another episode undercover to finish the rest of the challenge, and then I'll come back to you with the final results. I hope you're excited! Let's get started! So this week's challenge revolves around waking up and my morning routines. It's said that the most successful people wake up between 5:30 and 6 a.m. to get the most out of the peace and quiet that the morning gives. And since I want to be successful and not just dream anymore, my goal this week was to wake up at least once at 6 a.m. and key factor here, stay awake. This is not sponsored, but in order to help me with this challenge, I am utilizing my morning sidekick journal that I just got in the mail. This notebook's specific purpose is to help you build positive habits over the course of 66 days, emphasizing that you set yourself up to have a morning that means something to you and build positive habits that will hopefully trickle into the rest of your days. On Monday, my goal was to wake up at 5:30 a.m. Very ambitious. And did it happen? Yo, no. Nope. I woke up at 7:15. Oh well. Since I had enough time to make some breakfast, I made something easy, just eggs, bacon, and fruit. I didn't read in the park, but I did go on a walk in the park, and so I feel like that counts. So I gave myself a little half check mark because that makes me happy. I did draw in my sketchbook, and that felt really good. I don't remember the last time I drew in a sketchbook for myself. I don't remember the last time I drew in a sketchbook. I have so much to work on. And I did not meditate. I did not meditate. God, I know I need to get into the habit of that, but I just, you know, I even have the little man who's British on the phone that's like, hello, please turn off your feet. Have your eyes close into your face. And he's so good at it, but I can't remember to do that. So we'll try again sometime this week. Even though I didn't wake up at the time that I wanted to, I still felt very optimistic and was able to finish off any other goals that I had in the morning in the afternoon. On Monday night, I co-hosted a little party with my best friend, and we stayed up till like 12:30. I don't think I got to bed until 1 in the morning. So did I wake up at 6 a.m. the next day? 9 a.m. Oh no! I got foundation on my book. Oh my god. And as you can see, or not see because of the sun, I didn't do any of the things on my list. I don't think I had breakfast. I don't think I read. I definitely didn't walk in the park. I didn't draw in my sketchbook, and I didn't plan the day's lesson. But again, even though I did not succeed on Tuesday either, I made sure to do everything I wanted to do in the morning in the afternoon. We can't judge ourselves in this challenge. One thing I noticed about waking up at 9 a.m. with only a half hour to get ready before I had to go to work was that I was so overwhelmed because I couldn't find things. I was looking for my keys, I was looking for my purse, I was looking for my glasses, I couldn't find anything. So the two distractions that I wanted to fix that night would be putting my keys in a clear spot so that in the morning that wouldn't even be a thing, I could just grab it and not think about it. And then 2, delete any unwanted apps on my phone that were causing too many distractions, too many stupid alarms telling me when to eat dinner. Wednesday was a good day. I woke up at 6 a.m. and I didn't get out of bed till 6:33 because, you know, it was a little shocking, but I did it and I stayed awake and it was amazing. I completed every single one of my goals. I showered, I filmed a little bit, I made a slightly balanced breakfast of eggs, bacon, and fruit again because we're trying to keep it simple for week 1. I wrote some reports for my students and I studied software that I need to teach them too. I wound up finishing a lot of my goals by 8:30 that morning, so I decided to take a walk around my neighborhood park and visit my community center. And something that I found which made me really happy was that they were accepting applications for the community garden. I've been living in this neighborhood for 3 years, always wondering how to get into that community garden, and I've always been too shy to ask. I ran home, I emailed the person on the flyer, and that day I got a response saying, hey, would you like to meet tomorrow, Thursday, in order to talk about the garden and potentially join? And I was just like, yes, of course I do. So Wednesday was definitely a great day. I got out of the comfort zone that is my apartment. I went into the community center. I made a connection to a human being through email, but the next day I'd make it in person. And it felt so good to get all of my tasks done before I got to work. Waking up on Thursday morning, you would think that because I succeeded the previous day that it would have been so much easier for me the next day. My first thought upon waking up was a version of Kermit. Gaby, go back to bed. You deserve this. You did so well yesterday. You deserve some good sleep for more hours. Do it. Do it. I'm assuming that because I'm trying to make a change, my brain must be trying to keep me safe and keep me doing the same things that it knows how to do. Duly noted, and will make sure to work on that for the rest of the challenge. So I woke up at 9:23, 9:21, had to rush out the door, could barely put up any makeup on my face. I wore the same outfit from the day before and I rushed out the door. And something else to note was, on Wednesday night, I did not fill this morning journal. I didn't write anything down, and I don't know why. Perhaps I just felt good and accomplished and felt like I wouldn't need it. So maybe that's part of what affected me waking up, was that because I didn't have a clear plan or something that I was consistent with, I just felt foggy and probably wanted to go back to bed. One really good thing that happened on Thursday, regardless of whether or not I woke up late, was that I got my spot in the community garden. I met with the woman who runs the garden, let's call her Estrella, and she showed me which plot I would be planting in. I get 9 feet of soil for $5 a month. And anything in the wooden planters are people's individual plots, so you're not allowed to take from those, but anything in the cement planters is communal. And so she told me to just start taking stuff. So I did. Just letting you know, when she taught me how to harvest, she just ripped off the plants with her hands. That doesn't feel good to me, so I might bring some little pruning shears or something, because I don't feel good that way. But I harvested a little harvest, so here it is if you want to see it. I also taught her how to use Facebook and post to the garden Facebook page because she was having a lot of trouble. That experience set me on a bit of a high for the rest of the night. I didn't go to bed until 3 in the morning. I know I had a goal to go to bed at 10:30 to 11 every night this week, but I was so excited, and I hadn't felt that level of excitement in a really, really long time for something that I was pursuing. And you know what's extra cool? My plot comes with a passion fruit plant because they don't want to get rid of it. I'm gonna nurture that thing. I was just really happy that I made a new friend, that I became more of a part of my community, that I was going to be doing something after work that wasn't necessarily work, it was more of a meditative practice. And so all I did really for the rest of the night was just Pinterest fairy garden ideas and garden ideas, because I couldn't stop being excited. So you bet your ass that on Friday I did not wake up at 6 a.m. Friday was the last day of the week 1 challenge, and I woke up at 7:25 a.m. It's not exactly a success, but it's better than waking up 7 minutes before you have to leave for work. I think that on Friday I felt a little bit discouraged because I didn't do as much the day before, and so I didn't get everything that I wanted to get done in my planner. I spent my morning making the animation for this series. That's what I did. So I have a lot of things I need to change for next week if I'm going to effectively wake up at 6 in the morning. I think that if I did something to ease myself out of bed instead of thinking, now I turn off the alarm and I have to spring out of bed, that might be a more gradual transition. Hello, my cat. This is Misty's tail. Nice to meet you. How do I feel after 5 days of trying? Because I didn't succeed, I tried. I feel really good. I feel really good, and I don't think I've felt this optimistic or excited about something that I'm pursuing for a long time. I failed and I kept going without judging myself. And that's something that I haven't done since, when can I even remember the last time I failed without judging myself? I did not succeed, but for once I feel like that doesn't matter because it's true. I mean, I did something that mattered to me, and that's where the success is. I put up this video. When was the last time I really put up a video? Like, if you think about it, one that wasn't like, oh, I'm here, but I'm not really here, but I'm here. When was the last time? I know that a part of my current mania is the fact that this week was so easy because it was only 1 challenge. And I know that as the weeks go by, it's gonna get progressively harder and harder. As long as I keep this mindset of evaluating why something isn't working instead of judging and hating and just treating myself terribly, then everything should be okay. There's something to be said about the fact that my best day this week was the one where I woke up at 6:30. The rewards of waking up at 6:30 and getting things done early and leaving my bed and walking outside of my house to a community center in my neighborhood where I met someone and signed up for something and became a part of something other than my little studio comfort zone. It's immeasurable. I hope you guys really liked this video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to follow this journey along with me. If you want a morning journal of your own, I will leave a link in the description down below where you can purchase one. And if you guys want to do a transformation for yourself too and involve me in the process, like let me see your cool pictures and stuff as you document it, tag me as Gabby Possible so that I can see your pictures and videos. I love you guys. I'll see you next Saturday with episode 2. Bye!